Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Silver Lantern Archives. Today we continue on with Draconic Ascent, the Rise of Tiamat. Or, as I like to call it, the dumbasses that fell into the Underdark and got lost. As for what's been going on, they're still lost in the Underdark, but they're in the Middle Dark, so not Lower Dark anymore, so that's a development. As for what's going on, we're going to let Nimi catch us up, because she's the only one not under arrest.
Yet.
Yet, yes.
Also, listen. We are not lost.
Do you
We're
know
where
which way is going
we
up? Mm-hmm. Sounds pretty
And
lost to
secondly
me.
speaking, we didn't fell, we were dropped.
No. We
That's
fell.
falling.
I broke everything. It's fine.
So go ahead, give us a rundown. What's going on?
So we finally got into the city, where we were escorted, basically. Somehow these beings already knew that Vel was injured. Um, Vel vouched for us as much as she could, speaking that she can't speak right now. But it's fine. She was escorted to go get medical help, supposedly. Um, we met with the matriarch of the area, in which the boys were taken to one of the local taverns to rest and get cleaned up. Um, Nimi was hopeful that they wouldn't that they would be in less danger there, but I digress. We can hope in one hand and shit in the other and see which one fills up faster. Um, the boys, as well as most of the NPCs, went that way. The only NPC that's currently with Nimi is Bonnie and her familiar Orion, who is not an asshole, as Bonnie stabbed me with a fucking needle and I was able to cast through a tattoo without using my patron's power, so I was able to get a normal fucking familiar. And not the asshole deer, who I'm sure will pop up at some point.
He got
Because
shot
it's been a few
recently.
days. Yeah, but it's been a few days since you last got shot. So he could, in theory, wake up. But he could pop up again soon. It's about time that he does again. Um, that to being said, the boys did some drinking, did some fighting, um, completely fell for a trap and ended up, Torquil ended up accidentally killing a woman. All of them are currently getting arrested. Um, Nimi is lying her fucking ass off to the matriarch because she doesn't want to give too much information about the sword, because she doesn't fucking trust anything that's going on, because all of this screams suspicious. Um, and apparently Bonnie burnt this woman's house down.
Family home
And that's
down.
where we, yeah, the family home down, which was where we left off. Was that conversation? The boys are getting arrested, and two of us are having tea with
Dinner.
dinner. Well, I mean, let's be real. At the end of the day, I don't eat normal food, so it's not like I'm eating anything.
Alrighty. With that being recapped, I think we are about ready to go. We are going to go check in with the boys before we check back in with Miss Nimmer. So, boys, about 20 guards just burst through the door and are currently surrounding the party. What y'all gonna do? As I remember it, Torquil and Dorje are in the pit. Asmir is next to the pit. Ruben.
Asmir went in.
He
Asmir
jumped
went
in the
into the pit.
Okay, he
Torquil.
jumped in.
Despite the fact that Torquil literally told all of you to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, nobody listens to Torquil. And Ruben was dove behind the bar, but got thrown out by the chef, I believe, or the bartender. It's one of two of them. So,
They went up to the room upstairs.
who?
Dorje went up to the room upstairs. He actually listened to Torquil.
Oh, there we go.
When did you
Yeah,
run?
it was-
If I remember correctly, you
was-
didn't actually make it out of the room.
It was at the end. Dorje said that Torquil told Dorje to run. Dorje ran. Ruben ran. Asmir told Torquil that they weren't going to leave them. And then Xerxes hopped down and joined Torquil and Asmir.
When,
And you said that-
in general,
You said that the patrons pointed in the way that Dorje ran, but you didn't say.
that's what it
Yeah.
was. Gotcha. Okay. Now I'm catching up on what was going on. There's been a lot going on and trying to catch up. So, yes. We'll get to Dorje here in a moment. What's the other four? Four? Yeah, I can count 4 doing. Everybody
Okay.
but Ruben's in the pit.
With how quickly the guard showed up, and the fact that everyone that's in here, all the other people, immediately pointed at us and say they're the guilty party.
I mean, you're one of the only
This-
ones holding weapons. The only one that's really
Yeah,
getting
but-
pointed out is the one that ran off.
Fair, but the fact that everyone here who, like 5 minutes earlier, were cheering us on are now just completely turning against us,
You did just murder
Well-
somebody.
clearly by accident.
You sure
Okay.
about that? Still murder.
I digress.
And I will
Is it
remind you, you
possible-
are still drunk.
No, I sobered him up.
Yeah, Ruben did a lay on
Lay hand, right?
Yeah, so I'm now sober. Would I realize this has been a setup
I mean, based on what?
on all these factors I just mentioned?
You're
I mean,
in a
not
drow
particular.
city and you're a man. If you didn't figure this out by now, there's no way in hell you've done it.
Yeah, because nothing that you've said is actually stands out. Because that's normal response to somebody getting murdered and then somebody running. And it was a minute or two before the guards arrived. They didn't immediately
had-
show up. Y'all just didn't
you
go
had
anywhere.
time to run. Yeah, you guys had time to run. You chose not to.
Uh-huh. So I will say no. Especially with how Torquil's been in the past.
So I have no way of knowing this is a setup. So I would just think that this is completely justified.
I mean, it is completely justified.
That's the problem. I wouldn't know. I'm not given the opportunity to find out if it's to figure it out. So Torquil would not resist. I did just accidentally kill someone, so yeah, he would think, okay, this is on me.
What about the other 3? I know Ruben was kicking and fighting as he got scruffed.
Yep, he kind of got picked up like a cat, if I remember correctly.
That's what scruffed means.
And Asmir,
I'm not-
Asmir wouldn't resist. He'd,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not fighting all those guards.
Oh, right. I had that one thought. Will I have time to yell at Asmir? Not Asmir, Xerxes.
I mean, they haven't muffled you, but the guard are already there.
Xerxes. So Torquil will yell at Xerxes in Draconic, because if I remember correctly, you do speak Draconic, right, Xerxes?
I do.
Asmir does too, incidentally, so I'll understand it too.
The only one that
Oh,
does it is
good.
Dorje.
Which shouldn't really matter. I think Dorje already pieced the fuck out,
Mm-hmm.
or is in the process of. What is it? I never can remember what your familiar's name is. What is it again?
Fail.
Bale.
Bale. So Torquil yells at Xerxes, "Get Bale to tell Nimby what's going on."
Okay. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna tell him telepathically, because I can do that. Tell him to go find Nimi and to let her know that we have royally messed up.
Alrighty, and Torquil, where are you looking when you say this?
I'm not looking. I'm looking directly at the guards. I know I know the Xerxes and Reuben will understand me. I'm not entirely sure about Asmir, but I know those two will understand.
Gotcha. So, what's going to happen is as you yell this, you hear what seems to be the lead guard say something in Undercommon, and if I remember correctly, none of this group speaks Undercommon. Is that correct?
Nobody.
And that's how I said the
Nobody does.
Yeah, I don't think any of the players have Undercommon. I think it might have been Nimi, but I don't think Nimi does either. And you see the door slam shut, as well as the windows. As what seems to be three of the guards who are dressed a little bit lighter than some of the others start casting spells. It
Does
is
Asmir recognize what's else there? Or?
Roll me Arcana. You know, they are not one of the usual spells, but they are used to activate a arcane defense of some kind. And based on the fact that you just saw the rest of the exits to the building lock up, you're pretty sure it's the building just went on lockdown.
Got it.
There are going to be a small group that move in to subdue the boys in the pit. Your arms are going to be moved behind you and put in these strange cuffs. They are then going to cuff your legs. Do any of the three of you resist?
Nope.
Gotcha. Reuben, they're also going to move on you. I know you're the one that's attempting to resist, so what are you doing?
As said before, being scruffed, Ruben is just responding as a feral cat would, and punching out in the air, kicking out in the air, anything he can do to, get purchase as he's growling and hissing out. Get your paws off me! I ain't getting caught up in this damn frame up. Let me go. Yeah, let me go.
Alrighty, let me see. You see one of the mages move forward along with a second one, and they are going to cast a targeted spell at you.
Oh, perfect. Out of curiosity, do they get within melee range? Because I do have.
No.
Oh. One day I'll get to use this thing again. One day.
Alrighty, so it is going to be that much, and you add that much, so it'd be that that plus that for that. That many dice. Is that right? Yeah, that's that right. That is going to be a total of 82. That is 82 quote unquote damage, point blank to Reuben. Doesn't actually kill you or knock you out. Well, it does knock you out. It's the sleep spell. As they double cast it at a higher level.
Yeah, he's like, still protesting, but very, very sleepily. So, like, get your paws off me. I ain't going back to the cells.
And a soft snoring starts from the Reuben, and one of the heavily armed guards takes Reuben and cuffs him like the others. As y'all are all put together and bound in a line, while another group is going after Dorje. And then another section seems to be moving off on their own. Dorje, what are you doing? You'd be on the stairs by the time the group that is coming after you is leaving the tavern, not leaving the tavern area, because you didn't have that much of a head start before they started moving.
I'm gonna head to the room and close and lock the door.
Alrighty. Anything else?
No, just wait there.
Alrighty, you hear the door get tried and then pressed against. Do anything after that?
I mean, I'll check the windows.
You can see there is two in the room.
I'll go to open the window.
It does not move. It seems to be magically sealed.
Well, then I'm just gonna. Not much I can do, so I'll just wait and hopefully they leave.
Yeah, unfortunately, they go get the key. And they're in the room relatively quickly. There is a group of 4 moving to arrest you. Do you go quietly, or do you put up a fight? They have
I'll go
weapons
quietly.
drawn, since I believe you still have that mace. Or did you drop it somewhere?
I would have dropped it in the fighting pit.
Okay, so it's still down there. So there are only 2 of them have weapons drawn, but you are restrained and brought back down to your allies. There are still 4 of the original guards missing. But there are still a group of 16 here in the room with you. The group has been chained together, however, your mouths have not been bound. Party up to anything?
Ruben maybe
I tried,
doing a
Torquil.
little bit of sleep talking. Other than that, nothing.
Repeat that, Ruben.
Ruben may be doing a little bit of sleep talking, just like, I don't want to go back to the. But other than that, he's completely out of it.
Alrighty. No, they don't immediately bring you out of the room. You are stood under guard here in the tavern. Most of the other people have moved been shepherded off into another room by some of the guards. And y'all are like this for several long moments. Until y'all hear the sound of struggling coming from the stairs. And soon enough, y'all see a familiar figure being dragged into the room.
Oh no.
It is Bale. He has been collared, his hands have been restrained, his wings have been ripped through, as there are 4 long tears through the webbings in his wings. He, like you, has been chained in place, with both his hands and his feet chained. And something has been put on the sting of his tail, and he, unlike y'all, has been gagged by this kind of iron jaw looking thing. Which is, you're kind of surprised it fits his tiny ass, because he's only like a foot tall. Maybe a foot and a half tall. He's a tiny bastard. But he is chained to the rest of you.
Okay, I know it's probably something like magical to stop his poison, but I just find it hilarious that they just took a cork from the bar and put it on the tip of his tail.
Kind of. Any comments from the party?
Real quick. I don't know if this is stupid or not, but according to what it says, magical awareness doesn't require any kind of vocal or somatic or anything. It's just I open up my own awareness. Is it something that can be
Roll the
sensed by
ability?
other things?
Till the end, you know the location of any spell or magic item within 60 feet of you. That one... kind of. Detect magic will kind of pick it up, but it has to be more specialized and a higher power thing. You feel there is a lot of magic all over the place, but before you are able to properly get a read on anything, you feel pain shoot through your body, and the ability is forcibly disabled.
Would I have had long enough to know whether or not these manacles and chains and shit like that are holding me personally are magical items?
Well, I mean, they just glowed and pretty much electrified you, so yeah, they're definitely magic.
Okay, I just wanted to know if an opportunity arises, maybe I'll be able to bust them out. But if they're magic, I doubt it.
Yeah. They don't seem to be... They're strong, but not like adamantine. They're not made of anything special. It's the runes on them that seem to be stronger. And based off what just happened, you're not sure how many of your abilities you'll be able to activate without these things shutting you down.
Yeah.
It is after that y'all begin to be dragged out into the streets. Y'all are forced onto your feet. They are carrying Bale because he is tossed up like a chicken dinner or turkey dinner. And y'all are marched through the city.
Are they carrying me too since I'm still unconscious, or have I regained consciousness by this point?
You're also being carried.
Okay.
Sleep lasts for a minute.
Well, yeah, if it's been a minute, that's right. It has. You would have woken up by now. So you are walking. It's been so long since I've used a sleep cell.
I think the last time it got used was, in all technicality, when Joker put the party to sleep.
The last 3 times
Jester, not Joker.
somebody has used the sleep spell, somebody has been put to sleep on the party. By the party.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That is the most friendly fire spell, surprisingly, I've ever seen. It's never firefall, it's always sleep. But you were saying something, Ruben? Sorry.
No, just like if he is awake, then yeah, he'd probably be trudging with the others. Though he'd probably intentionally drag his feet a little bit just to, you know, be as reluctant as he can.
Oh, they whack you upside the head with a spear to keep you moving. You're getting kept at the speed of the rest of the party, or you're just being dragged across the ground. They don't particularly seem to care all that much. Is anybody looking at the people around them, or are y'all just keeping your heads down, going where they're telling you to?
I'll be peeking around somewhat.
Yeah, Asmir would be staying aware of his surroundings.
Roll me insight.
Who?
The two that are looking around.
Dorje would be looking around too.
Okay. You can roll insight then.
I can't because I'm not at my computer.
Oh, let me roll for you then. Anytime you need to do a roll, just ask. I'll roll for you if that's okay.
You can download the Roll20 app on your phone that way, and you can just roll it like that.
Mm-hmm. But then it works funny with Discord sometimes. Would you rather do that, or would you rather me roll?
Just go ahead and roll. It's fine.
Gotcha. Cool. You don't have anything that gives you advantage, do you? I don't think you do.
No.
Alrighty, insight. That is an 11 on insight. But it beats what I was looking for. I'm gonna turn this off so I remember who's rolling this in future. The three of you see the drow looking on, look disgusted by your presence a little bit. You can see a couple of them are jeering at your arrest. They don't seem all that keen on outsiders. There are a couple people that do look like they're pitying you. They generally look more like the servant class. Everybody here is relatively well dressed, as y'all aren't too far away from the zenith. Y'all are a little bit, but not too terribly far. But those are the only people that seem to pity y'all at all.
Not surprising.
No, not at
The
all.
ones that are like jeering at us, making fun of us, Ruben turns his head towards and snaps his jaws like an alligator, attempting to intimidate away.
Ruben, no.
You are donkey punched in the back of the head, and then they duct tape your jaws together. Like a proper alligator. You don't know where they got a roll of duct tape, but they got a roll of duct tape. And it's not silver duct tape, it's white webbed duct tape, so it might be made from spider web.
Corporal just looks at Ruben and just and mouth, no, don't. Just calm down.
He's huffing and puffing a little bit through his nostrils with his jaw closed, but he'll try to catch his breath and calm himself.
Y'all are dragged through the city and onto what seems to be a strange-looking barge that is floating on the air. Y'all are then floated off the city completely and start moving down beneath Quiet as the Wrath. And one by one, y'all are each placed in a hanging cell underneath the city itself, as the massive pit just yawns underneath you. It is not long before y'all have the restraining manacles and whatnot removed, and y'all are thrown into each cell. Y'all aren't too far away from each other, so if you yell at each other, you can probably hear each other relatively well. It is relatively dark down here, though, so those without dark vision are going to struggle to see much, at least close by and in detail.
once
Are we
we're
more, are we more than 120 feet apart?
No. You're probably only about 40.
Are there any guards nearby?
No. You're currently hanging in midair.
So we have. Are we like in hanging cages?
Yep.
Okay, so we don't have restraints on anything like that.
Nope,
did
they
they
removed
remove the
them.
restraints off bail?
You're
Yeah,
not entirely sure where Bale is. He was not put in the cage with y'all. The cage is with y'all.
Can I look through? Can I use my thing to look through him and see
You
if
only
I can see?
have static.
Oh,
Something
Xerxes.
is blocking you.
Torkel calls out, Xerxes, you're out there.
yeah.
Any chance you can connect with Bale?
Nope. I just tried.
Uh, wait, can people like de-summon their familiars if they need to?
That was what I was thinking about trying. Let me see something real quick. I mean, I'll give it a try. It doesn't say I need to see him or anything like that.
You don't. But you don't feel anything happen.
Well, that was kind of what I was figuring. I figured if I couldn't, connect to him, then I probably can't,
Shite. When Torkel tried magical awareness before, would it have used up the resource?
Yes.
Still. Okay, just make sure. Well, he's gonna try again, see if there's any magic around here, or these are just regular cages.
You do catch the cage is magic before once again you feel the ability shut down.
Even these cages are magic. Fuck.
What did you expect? All drow are mages.
Who said that?
Your conscience.
No, can't be my conscience. He has a British accent.
I hate surface dwellers.
Well, I can't exactly say I'm too fond of you lower dark dwellers either.
And yet you're the one down here.
Not by choice.
I don't think anyone's down here by choice, you daft bastard.
Is this a female or male voice?
Female. It does sound more gruff than most of the women you've heard so far. Like, Valerissa. Or the woman who first was at the gates when y'all arrived.
Fair. What can I see this person or hear what direction they're speaking from?
Do you have dark vision? I don't remember.
No.
Then no.
It's been
No, you can't. You can see a shape from a cage that you think it might be them, but you can't see diddly squat. You can just kind of see dark shapes.
Torkel kind of walks over to the side of the cage that they're talking from so
Just a heads up, your cage is 4 feet across in a circle.
fair.
So, not a lot of room to move around. The ground is solid, though. It's not caged, so you have that going for you.
Fair. What was the last thing this person said to me?
I don't
Something
remember. I think they were making fun of you. I don't... being annoyed by you, presumably.
Basically, nobody gets the choice of being down in the Underdark.
I don't... Yeah, they didn't say Underdark. They said down here.
Right.
But
I think they might be referring to the cage.
Yeah, that's what Torkel's going to ask to clarify. But down here, you mean the Underdark or these fucking cages?
It's the same either way.
Fair enough. What they cage you for?
Still don't know. I got jumped a few minutes ago.
Why the hell would they jump on the jump? Why the hell would they jump you?
Your guess is as good as mine.
I don't know. Did you say a friendly word to a male or something?
Can't say that I did.
No, you don't sound like you would. I'm Torkel, by the way.
So I've heard.
I mean, how? I can't imagine you've been here. You might have heard of me. It's not as if my name's been bandied about a lot.
Save for the fact that it has.
In what context, though?
You'd be presumably Asmir, Dorje, Reuben, Torquil, and Xerxes, if I'm not mistaken, yes?
Eh? And you might be?
Nelira.
Did you say Nailira or Navira?
Nelira.
Nailira. Alright, can't say it's a name I recognize.
That isn't surprising.
And how, pray tell, have you heard of us?
Everybody that means something in this city has been waiting to see if Miss Dokunar made it back alive or not. The reports that she was moving back made things more obvious. You don't think you'd be able to get this close to the city without being spotted, do you?
No, I didn't think so. But just to clarify, the only people we saw were the guards that we met before actually entering the city, and the people who tried to kill Valressa. Yeah.
The ones that you saw, yes.
Okay. Hey, but the only people we really saw was those guards and some other folks.
Yeah. I hear you're about as observant as a blind spider.
It's hard to be observant in a place I can barely see in.
That's the point. You are a long way from where you should be comfortable.
Hey. And at that would the spell of comfort and relaxation and just all around fuckery that I was going through before kind of wear off, and I'd be able to figure out what's going on, CC?
I mean, you still don't have any new information to go off of.
God, we are having such a good time too.
Does anybody else add anything?
Well, assumedly Ruben's still bound and gagged, so like
Nope.
he's like
As I said, your restraints
making
were
some growls,
removed.
but nothing. Oh, well, okay.
You were just restrained while you were moving through the city.
Okay. That's including the mouth one, right?
Yes, you are
You
no
can't help but
longer
feel like they
duct
may have
taped.
left that one in just for like their own peace of mind.
They did cut it. They also cut your cheek a little bit, so you have a Joker scratch the corner of your mouth.
Miserable sons of...
Robin, not you.
Torquil! Oh my god, you're still alive.
Hey, well, of course we're still alive. We all came down here together.
Down
For
here,
now.
who knows what they do. What about the others?
Is this a
Esmir, Xerxes, you guys still alive?
I'm still alive.
Okay.
Georgie would yell out to the drow person, is this going to be a permanent residence, or is this a temporary holding area?
Only until you're executed, most likely. It
Oh,
depends
so-
on how your owner deals with your charges. What did you do to end up in here?
We were in a tavern. There was a fighting pit. I got plied with drinks and accidentally killed a drow woman.
Well,
I still rightly don't know how I killed her though. I hit her with the flat of my blade.
who
Do
knows?
you think you'll still get the 100 gold?
Are you daft, man? We're literally in hanging cells, according to the leader here, awaiting execution. You think we're going to get 100 gold before we get executed?
Well, technically won the fight.
And hey, we can always put it towards our bail, Ruben says sarcastically.
I'm pretty sure you don't get bail if you're getting executed.
Hmm. Speaking of, Xerxes, where is your familiar?
I don't know. I can't talk to him or anything.
The cages block all magical usage.
Can I punch the cage?
Yeah, you can.
What is that?
You can just punch the cage.
I'm punching it.
Your hand hurts. It's
Yeah,
made of
with-
steel.
Mm.
With your 9 strength.
No, I have a 13 in strength.
Still hurts.
Oh, okay.
I just hear the clang and like, what? Did you just punch your dumb cage?
Yeah.
You can
And I'm gonna
hear
do it
him
again.
swinging.
What? You do what you want to do, but just so you're aware, we're in hanging cages. You really want to make whatever the hell we're hanging from weaker with your jostling?
I mean, I don't know. They said it was, immune to magic. So
Aye, but maybe the stone whatever is hanging these things from, eh?
well, I mean, I don't know. I'm trying to figure something out.
If you want out, you can pull the switch on the bottom right of your cage. However, I will say it will drop the bottom out from under you and you will fall about 1,000 feet.
What's below us?
Spikes. Acid pit.
Spikes and an acid pit or a spike acid pit?
I haven't been down there.
Hmm.
But don't
That's
expect to
very-
survive.
They took, well, I mean, Esmir, Xerxes, they took your collars and your manacles off, eh? They did
What?
me, so did they take off your manacles?
Oh,
Yeah.
bit of a language barrier with your accent. Yeah, no, they took it off.
Either of you happen to know that Featherfall spell?
No, I don't think any of us do.
The magic that is imbued in the cage will remain on you for at least 10 minutes. Even if you are able to cast it, I don't think you'll be able to recover in time.
Plus, it sounds like we might land in an acid pit anyway.
Correct. They have it as a way out for those that are too cowardly to face the blades.
Fair. Have you
Sounds
seen it done before?
Yes.
Do the bottoms just kind of fall out?
They swing, and then the top shoves you the rest of the way out.
So if someone were to hold on to the bottom before pulling the swing, could they maybe, I don't know, climb around it?
If you're strong enough to resist the push. But I wouldn't bet on it.
Just spitballing ideas, hoping something sticks.
You'll stick to the ground when you hit.
No, if it's us, it'll just melt away.
Also, the roof above us is covered in a thick grease that makes climbing nearly impossible.
Torquil. I think our best bet is Nimi.
I nothing to do but wait and hope Nimi can talk us out of this.
I wouldn't put much hope in it. Most likely, if the rules are followed, you'll be executed and she'll be charged for her property breaking things if she's not executed on the spot as well.
I'm gonna punch the cage again.
You are really swinging over there.
As this is going on, when Ruben heard about the release switches on the bottom of the cages and seeing Xerxes starting to swing, he's getting some ideas in his head as he starts calculating some stuff out. How far apart from each other's cages are our cages?
40 feet, just about.
Okay. And the cages themselves are about, 5x10s or...
A little bit smaller, but close enough.
Okay.
The 10 goes up, by the way.
Yep, that's what I was thinking.
Just wanted to be clear.
What about the... I'm assuming, like, chain link connecting the top of the cage to the top of the ceiling. Or, underside of the floor, as it were.
There
Yeah, no,
seems to
Ronaldo's
be 4 hooks, one on each corner of the cage. It's more circular, so it's not really a corner, but each side going up to a central point, and that goes up a single chain up towards the ceiling, which seems to be about 30 feet above you.
Okay.
I think I see where Ruben's going with this. How wide spaced apart are the bars of these cages? Like, could Torquil fit his entire arm through?
Yeah.
All right.
Torkel, I got an idea. Think you
Hey?
can catch my cage if it swings towards you?
I mean, is Ruben even in the cage next to me?
No.
Lord, it sounds like you're a little
Or
farther
no.
apart.
He's, based on him, he's over there. He's probably up. I'm just going to make a fucking map at this point. Give me a second. Please hold.
Yeah, because
Well, y'all continue to talk. I'll get a map.
I think I get what you're trying to do, Shane. Like, so you want to like kind of swing our cages together and like grab hold, and then I don't know what do you want to do after that.
Well, like CC said, there's a release switch on the bottom for people who want a way out. But
Yeah, but
that's assuming that the cage is facing vertically when that switch is pulled. If it's facing horizontally, that's an entirely different matter.
yeah, but then what? Okay, so you let's say I managed to if you were even next to me, which I don't think you are, according to what CC said. Even if you pull the switch and get forced out against the side of my cage, then you're just clinging to the side of my cage. The ceiling is greased. The cavern below is full of spikes and acid.
Nimi, you're not here.
And I don't think you fly.
I'll admit it's not a full plan just yet, just the beginning of one, but it is a possible emergency exit if need be.
How many guards or that CC that barge? How big was it?
20 by 30 by 20, probably.
And how many guards were there?
15.
You think they would probably use the same amount of guards as to bring us out for execution, as it were?
You have no idea.
Okay, let's spit. This is just me spitballing. If we manage to get if I manage to get Ruben onto my cage and just let go, and Ruben manages to hold on for however long it takes them to come back to pick us up for execution, could Ruben sneak onto the barge and just attack and go crazy right when they open up my cage?
Give me a second. I'm trying to get this to work, and it's being difficult.
No worries. But what do you think of that idea, Ruben?
If there's one thing that Ruben can do well, it's going crazy when someone gets within melee range.
I still think that Nimi's our best hope, guys.
We're out of character. We're out of campaign right now.
I mean, no, you're not. This is
No,
y'all
you're
planning.
not. We're still recording, and you were told to keep talking.
Oh, sorry. I thought you had stopped recording. My bad.
No. I was just on another map trying to figure things out. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Oh, there we go.
But in answer to what you said, hey, but according to Nailira here, there's a chance that Nimi might just be in the same amount of danger as we are.
It's all dark. Everything's black.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Did they take our bags?
The bags you didn't have?
Oh, right. So I don't have any of my shit.
Nope. There you go. Everybody's caged up. I'm gonna put these, and I'm gonna keep on top of you. Makes my life easier.
Mm-hmm.
Stream can't see.
I'm going to fix that now. Here you go, stream. The black page.
There we go.
So I'll turn to the drow person's voice and so who are you? When are you an important person or just unlucky?
Both.
All right, I'll bite. Important how?
As I said, all the important people were listening. I'm a member of one of the noble families here. Not that it helped at all, it seems. More likely, it's more of a hindrance.
I don't recall you mentioning that they were part of a noble family. You just mentioned that they were jumped when they came into the city, and that
That's because they didn't.
Well, you just said that they were listening.
Yeah,
Oh,
all
I get
the
what you're saying,
important
yeah.
people were listening.
Okay, that just clicked in my head.
There you go.
So what?
Well,
You got thrown here as part of a cohort, eh?
Who knows?
Well, would you be interested in getting on out and getting some fresh revenge?
Of course, but that's going to be a nightmare to do.
Why? What so?
Do you see any ground to walk on?
Just the floor in this cage.
That's the point. If you've got any ideas on how to get out of here, please share. I'd love to hear see what you come up with.
Well, you're a lot closer to me than Ruben is. You want to try his idea?
Personally,
Yeah,
no. I know how hard these things shove, and I'd rather not get splattered against a cage.
What if Torquil kind of like knocks on the side of his cage, just kind of feeling how hefty this metal might be? How heavy would these cages be?
Um,
A lot. Very.
I'm a very strong individual.
um, do. I've got to do math. Probably 500-600 pounds.
Oh, I could do that.
Do what?
Oh, my. So here, this is. Well, I'll explain it as Torque. Well, what if we do the idea, but instead of pressing the bottom against against the side of my cage, I grab hold of it and spin it around so the bottom is facing up. That way you get launched. Well, you see, it just pushes you out. It doesn't launch you out, right?
It launches you.
You sure-footed enough to land on your feet, or grab hold of whatever chain is holding me up?
I would get splattered against the ceiling if I tried that.
Well, how high how close is the ceiling?
30 feet.
Oh, I can only see like 5 feet. 5 feet right now. Wait, you get split. God's damn! How powerful is the force of the ceiling on this fucker?
Based on what I've heard, you'll cover about 300 feet in 3 seconds.
What in the fuck? That's like a goddamn cannon shot.
That is
seems
the
a bit
point.
overkill. Seems a bit overkill.
That's how they stop people from doing exactly what you're trying to do.
Damn.
And if you grab somebody else, it will usually break your arms when yours drops.
But only usually.
Well,
Yes, based on how thick Torquil's arms are, it might not break them. But it will definitely break yours, Reuben.
well, actually, a lot is. Oh, wait. Lad, did they leave you your gauntlets?
No, we put those in the vault. They count as armor.
What are you talking about?
There was this vault that we had to put all our shite in.
Why?
What do you that's? What do you mean? Why? Isn't that just how it's done?
I mean, if you want to keep your stuff safe, I suppose. I didn't think you'd be stupid enough to disarm yourself.
Well, they said we had to.
Did they say you had to, or they strongly suggested it?
Out of character.
It was the second one. That's why Axie still had her sword when she left.
It was strongly suggested, but we were also told not to not make waves, so we just did.
Makes you easier prey.
Well, some wheels. Would that be enough
Yes.
for some wheels? Motherfuckers! And Torkel just starts saying all kinds of curse words in giant, in dwarvish, every horrible curse word he can. They fucking set us up.
No shit. I thought you would have figured that out by now, but you're even stupider than I thought you were. That's gonna make this even more difficult.
The
And
bastards
as they
led me
say
to a
that,
house-
we're going to flip over to Nimmy. Nimmy, how are you doing?
I don't trust anything that's going on right now, and this woman is smiling at Bonnie about Bonnie burning the family house down. So Nimmy's just giving a what the fuck look.
You know as well as I do, my lady, that was not my fault. That was your brother's. And, as you remember, it was proven in your courts with your approval that it was your brother, not me. Yes, so you say. Yes, I do, because you said, my lady. It's good time hasn't dulled your tongue, Miss Anne. Thank you. Any comments from Nimmy? And
Nimmy
there
is just
goes
gonna,
the connection.
oh,
Keep going.
Nimmy is just gonna look between the two and just go, all right. Something tells me I don't want to touch that with a 10-foot pole. Nimmy's gonna look at the empty chair and go, who else is joining us?
The captain of the guard and my daughter. She should be along momentarily. She was taking care of our little traitor problem.
See, if that's the case, why is there only one chair then?
Because she's only one person. She's taking longer than I thought she would, but I imagine it won't be too much longer.
Above table.
Yea.
Cece, did these motherfuckers kill the daughter of the fucking matriarch?
Who knows?
I don't like that you didn't answer. Ah, fuck. So you okay? So the daughter is also the captain of the guard. Got it. Okay. Well, speaking that, it seems that she's taking a little bit. Do you mind if either I would honestly prefer both of us, but at least myself can go check on Val. I know you say that she is in good hands, but after everything we've been through, I would like to see for myself.
If my healer is not currently busy, let us see. You see, she makes a come hither motion, and a mage you didn't know was in the room moves out of the shadows. Would you go check in with Claire to see if Valrissa is able to take guests at the moment, please, dear? There is a bow, and the maid scurries off.
Yeah. I'm as she's having this conversation, just telepathically, Bonnie just gets something is wrong. I don't know what, and I can't prove it, but something's wrong.
Bonnie doesn't respond, as she can't respond
Yeah.
telepathically.
Yeah.
And she's not giving away anything to the matriarch, so she's just stone-faced.
No, I don't expect her to respond. This is just Nimmy. This is how Nimmy is coping with everything that's going on, because it's just, I don't like that the boys aren't here, and
I
like
mean, you're the one
obviously
that
I know
sent them
where they
away.
are. Yes, I know, I know I sent them away. I sent them away because I thought they would be safer, and Nimi is hoping that they are safer. She still doesn't like it. I don't like that Axia's not within my sight, but again, I sent them. I didn't want them with the hierarchy because I figured they'd put their foot in their mouth.
Oh, probably.
Well, I didn't. It wasn't that I put my foot anywhere.
Yeah, you
It's
put
just
your
that you put your
rod in
sword in front of them.
another guard. They
Wasn't a
splurted
rod, it was a
everywhere.
sword.
Oh my god.
But a few minutes later, you do see the maid return and inform you that Velrissa is currently undergoing regenerative surgery. And interrupting will risk their lives. The surgery is expected to be done by the morrow.
Okay. I am going to roll insight, and I am going to use a hero point to see if they are lying. If it will roll.
They seem to be telling the truth.
Okay. Okay.
Will that suffice, dear? I can have them send for you as soon as the surgery is completed, if they do not need to immediately rest. Though we could probably still take you through one of the higher floors so you can still see them. It just might be you won't be able to speak with them.
I am fine with just being able to see them. I would prefer speaking, but obviously if she's incapable of it.
We will see what my healer advises in the morning. It is about this time you hear the door opening, and the sound of an armored individual entering the room. Ah, there we are. My daughter. She has finally come back from her little task. How did it go, dear? Very well, ma'am. We were successful in capturing the traitor. 3 of them decided to fight, and the matriarch had to be put down, unfortunately. Well, that is going to make things more difficult, isn't it? I was hoping to be able to question them, but it is how it goes, I suppose. Traitors never like having to talk. Please join us, my dear. I imagine you're famished. Of course, ma'am. As the armored individual removes their helm and takes the 3rd seat.
You have an image of this individual?
No, I do not.
Le gasp.
But they look very much like the matriarch. About the same age looking. Their hair is cropped far shorter and pulled up in a tight bun to allow for the helm that they have carried under their arm, which they place
You're
on
telling
the
me
floor
that the
next to them.
daughter looks the same. You're telling me the daughter looks the same age as her mother?
Yep. Elves,
Or
man.
drow.
Once they reach a certain age, they all look the same age.
It's like that movie. But I can't remember what it was called.
I wouldn't know it. But Nimi will nod.
It is at that point the door bursts open again, and another soldier comes dashing in. I apologize for the interruption, ma'am, but I need to talk to the captain for just a moment. It is important. You see the captain sigh, put her fork down, grab her helmet, and go to talk to this new guard.
I wonder what it could be about.
Nimmy, you can see the woman's brow is furrowing more and more. She does not look like she enjoys the news she has gotten. Or is getting. She then turns to her mother. I apologize, ma'am. I do need to leave. One of my lieutenants has just been murdered. We will also need to keep the surface dweller under observation until we're able to confirm the individuals involved. She then turns to you, Nimmy. Ma'am, please remain within this room. Leaving it will be seen as fleeing from the law, and we'd rather not have to get messy. My guards will be waiting outside.
Noted.
And then she is going to dash off with the other individual. Bless you.
Because you tight.
Sorry about that.
You're good.
Well, it does look like things are starting to get messy. I was hoping you'd be able to have time to recover, but doesn't seem like that is going to be the case.
The day that I get the chance to recover anything, I'm going to be honest, I'll probably be dead.
Well, the great sleep would be comforting should it come for us. At least the problems of the living will be gone. Now, I'm going to go speak with my daughter's guards and see if I can find out a little more about what's going on. Unless you have anything else you would like to say. I imagine you want to know as much as I do as what's going on.
I do, which obviously you won't know unless you go speak to him.
Correct. Now, I will be back. Don't poison my food, dear. And she is going to get up and leave the room as well, leaving you and Bonnie alone.
I just, without even looking at Bonnie, like, you just watch the woman walk out, and Bonnie just gets, there's no way in hell we're in here by ourselves.
She holds up 3 fingers.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Then she gets, how much you want to bet this was a setup?
I don't think that's a bad bet.
And she gets, the next thing she gets is, Valrissa vouched for us, and she's in a state. I don't like this.
Or do I?
I don't like, and just so that I don't have to keep saying this, everything I'm saying is
Yeah, I gotcha.
telepathic. Okay. Running's a bad idea, I would assume.
I'm not sure. Everything's probably a bad idea. She's going to get up and go to the window.
I'm going to follow her.
Unfortunately, there's not much to see but a beautiful garden.
Yep.
How long are you going to chill? Or are you anything else you want to do?
I still don't like that they knew that she was injured when we got into town.
Could have been scouts, who knows? I thought I heard a
Still.
couple more moving around.
Still. They seem to know a lot more than they should have, even for scouting.
There's always the chance Velarissa was sending reports as well, but I doubt it.
Agreed. Telepath the... Think I can get a familiar out of here to go check on the boys?
No. The outer gates are warded with magic. Chances are, as soon as it flies off over the wall, it gets shot down.
Figured. Too bad the deer's not here.
Indeed.
I'm surprised he hasn't reformed yet. He normally has by now.
Something might be blocking him.
Nimi just makes a face, and this time out loud, she just goes, "Great." Which means that when we get out of here and all is said and done, I'm going to have to deal with Mr. Grouchy. Wonder.
I can punch him if you want.
It's not the deer that I'm worried about.
Wasn't talking about him.
You're not allowed to punch him either. I've told you to stop fighting gods.
Nah, he's not a god. He's just a prick.
You're not allowed to... Bonnie Ann,
Yes.
you are not allowed to fight a deity that is capable of being a patron.
He's not a deity either. He's just a prick. She gives you a smile.
Bonnie,
Yes.
you are not allowed to fight my patron.
I have heard your wishes, but since your wishes are stupid, I have elected to ignore them.
Bonnie Ann!
I imagine it's going to go on like this for a little bit.
Yes.
Eventually, you hear.
I'm
"Yes,
going
Alice?"
to say... Oh, Alice has something important to say.
What you were
I
saying?
will say, I am pretty sure that the matriarch comes back to Nimi's hands on her hip. She's looking Bonnie dead in the eye, and it's just, I have told you, I don't care if you think it's a stupid decision. You are not allowed to fight my patron. You can laugh all you want. Stop doing shit that's gonna get you killed.
Hasn't got me killed yet.
We had to regrow your heart.
That wasn't his fault.
No, it was mine.
Not yours either, really. You weren't the one that did that.
And just stares daggers.
It wasn't him either, if that's what you're thinking.
Pray tell, who stabbed you in the heart?
The fucking laughing idiot.
Yes. Who did you think I meant?
I thought you meant Prick McGee.
Had it been my patron, it would have been me.
And I won't fight the other one. I will just strap a large magical bomb to his chest and disassemble every bit of magic within him.
Why do you have to fight things that are more powerful than us?
Because if that one's left alone, it's going to kill us. That one, we don't get a choice.
Fair enough, you're not fighting them alone.
I don't think we'll get a choice on that either. But when I say
not
run and hit the
fighting-
big button, run.
When you say run, I will always run. That being said, you're not fighting it alone.
It
I
is
will be
at that
dragging
point
your ass with...
you hear the door open behind you. And the soft click of heels. The matriarch has returned.
This conversation isn't over. You're not fighting my patron, and you're not fighting the laughing dumbass by yourself.
Well,
And then I will turn.
seems I've missed an interesting conversation.
Bonnie's considering doing stupid shit.
Then things haven't changed. But I regret to inform you that your property has had to have been confiscated.
What did they do?
A lieutenant and several of my city guards have been murdered.
I'm sorry, what?
Would
They
you
were
like to sit down?
disarmed.
Yes, and the big one, I believe you called him Torquil, was it?
Yes.
He got involved in a fighting pit over in the Silken Shadows, and, well, it seems he took a friendly bout a bit too far and nearly decapitated one of my lieutenants. According to her group, she was attempting to give them better standing to help you out.
I don't know why she would. She doesn't tell me anything.
Because
I'm
she's a
sorry.
friend of Evarissa's. Or was, anyway.
I see.
Then, when your group was taken into custody, part of the group decided that they would not go quietly and killed several of the guards in their escape. You see no shadow of a doubt in her eyes.
Bullshit.
This the above table. This bitch sure knows how to fucking lie because that was a fucking 20 on insight.
He is the
Damn
drow
it.
matriarch who lives on lies.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I don't necessarily trust her.
But do you
And I'm
think
sorry to say it's mainly due to the fact that I don't think that the boys could have done that unarmed.
Now, I must ask you a few questions if you'd be willing to answer.
Oh, it's not like I have a choice now, is it? Go ahead and
Of
ask.
course it is. You may refuse to speak. There is no issue. However, if you take that path, it may lead to more death, and I would like to avoid that if possible.
It's funny how people say that there's a choice, but really it's do the thing or die.
We would rather take the one that escaped in quietly, not have them put up more of a fight. More information on them will help that happen. But as I said, if you'd rather not, the blonde one. She blew a hole in the silken shadow and took to running across the rooftops.
Axie.
I do believe that was her name, yes.
Above table, that's my.
Repeat that, you peeked.
I said above table, that's my girl.
So that's who killed the several guards.
She was rather severely injured during the scuffle. and if left untreated, I am afraid she may die. That is why I would like to ask for your help in recovering her.
Axie is a slippery one when she wants to be.
Indeed. However, one of her arms is mangled, and she nearly took a shot to the heart during the fighting. I imagine she is bleeding rather badly.
What help could I give besides going and looking for her myself?
If you are willing to assist with the hunt, that will be very helpful. But my most important questions are, what kind of abilities does she have, and where is she likely to go to hide to recover in an unknown place such as this?
To answer the hiding question, Axie's never been one to keep her hiding spaces consistent. And she's not stupid.
So a skilled guerrilla fighter. Noted. That does help. Would you prefer to help with the search or remain here? Or perhaps you would rather go talk to the others?
The only one Axie's gonna trust right now is me.
So would you like to join the hunt or go talk to the other property that has gone quietly? They are currently in cells. I believe you are the only one they will talk to as well.
Looks at Bonnie?
I can go hunt down Axie if you want.
Oh. That you're mistaken by that look, Bonnie. You're not leaving my fucking sight. You're funny.
There's a shrug.
The question is do we go talk to the boys and see how they were this incredibly fucking stupid? No, actually, no. We're going after Axie. We'll go talk to the boys later.
Fair. There's a nod. Well then, shall we go? Or do you have anything else you would like to know before we leave?
You said my property is in cells. Where is Sizzlewick?
Which one is Sizzlewick?
The goblin.
I did not have a report on her, so I am uncertain.
Doot Merlin?
I do not know either. As far as I know, they were not among those that were arrested, nor were they with Axie as she fled.
Possible they weren't in the tavern, though I don't know why they would have left the boys to their own devices.
I cannot speculate.
Granted, it could just be that no one saw Merlin. He's a mouse.
Fair enough. I will lead you to my guard, and you will be able to assist with the hunt. This way, please.
We're gonna follow. In Bonnie's mind, she just hears. How much you want to bet they're about to set us up to also get arrested?
Bonnie doesn't say anything, but there is another comment from the matriarch. While you are assisting, I would advise against trying to leave the guard or leave the city. I wouldn't be surprised if the lieutenant's family is going to try to press charges.
Well, I mean, we're going to be accompanying your guards, so it's not like we can leave the city anyway. I don't have a death wish, madam.
Good. I prefer not to see you dead if I can help it.
Let's go find a child so that I then may go yell at the boys.
How would you like to hunt the Axie?
First things first, they said she was bleeding. I'm going to go to the scene of the crime and try and pick up her scent. Because if
Fair.
anyone can track that bitch by scent, it's me.
Especially blood scent.
It is a little while before you arrive with the captain. She starts bringing you over to the Silken Shadows. That is Silk and Shadows, not Silk and Shadows. You see half the fucking side of the building has been caved in.
Is it crispy?
Very.
Bonnie just gets, that's my girl.
You'll start looking over it. Can I get a survival check? You start looking around with the guard, and it's not long before you find a number of blood trails leading away from the scene.
Whose scent are they?
It's a little confused. You do vaguely smell Axie, but it's hard to catch under all the fire and the amount of blood spattered around.
Mm-hmm. Do I see any signs of Sizzlewick, Doot, or Merlin?
You do not. However, they are looking through the rubble.
You know, this is normally where most people would say Axie wouldn't have left them there if they were under Rebel. But speaking what Axie has with her, Axie would most definitely have left them there. As shitty as that sounds, she knows what's important. She's a good bean. She'd hate herself for eternity, but fucking hell, she'd do the right thing. Okay. I'm going to first start off looking in the rubble to see if I can find Sizzlewick, Doot, or Merlin.
It takes a little while, but eventually a couple bodies are recovered. Some of them seem to be of male drow patrons that were in the tavern when the wall collapsed. The other is the corpse of a rather smashed goblin.
Does it smell like Sizzlewick?
Uh-huh. Their head has been watermeloned.
I am not asking for looks. Does it smell like Sizzlewick?
Yes.
Okay. But there is no Doot and there is no Merlin.
Not that you can see, but they are still shifting through rubble.
Okay. Bonnie, let's try and follow. It's not a good scent, but I've got a little bit of Axie.
There's a nod. She is looking over what remains of Sizzlewick.
She just gets smells like Sizzlewick, but I'm not quite ready to believe it yet.
She stands and goes with you. Y'all end up following the ascent winding through the city until you find a rather large pool of blood mixed with vomit. And there are some scorch marks on the wall.
I need to see something real fast. Oh, I'm not. I need my features tab, please. Yep, damn it. I am going to start, like, you said on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Is there like shrubbery or anything around?
No, it's an alleyway.
It's an alleyway. Okay. Who's all near us?
You have Bonnie, the captain of the guard, and 5 of her guards.
Okay.
The captain seems to be attempting to help with the hunt, while the other 5 guards are keeping an eye on you and Bonnie. Most of them are keeping an eye on Bonnie.
Fair. I am going to walk down the alleyway. Specifically, I am going carefully so that I don't trip over anything.
Okay.
And I am trying to basically I'm like looking behind stuff to see like if there's any like crates or anything, like looking inside them.
You find a couple.
Yeah.
Nothing too out of the ordinary out here. But this is also where the trail ends, by the way.
Yes. The thing is I'm trying to see if I by chance bump into her while she's under an invisibility spell.
You do not.
But okay.
I
I
don't.
also want
Does Zaxi have invisibility?
I don't know.
I'm gonna go check because that is something you would know if any of your members have invisibility.
Yeah.
Merlin, do you have it? Merlin does not. Sizzlewick, I think Sizzlewick. Nope, Sizzlewick doesn't have it. Sizzlewick's still level 4. I need to level her up.
You do.
And no, none of the 3 of them
She's-
have invisibility.
Okay.
I think it's just you and maybe no, Bonnie doesn't have it either. No, Bonnie does have it. I know you do.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'm like looking, but I'm looking. The whole point is that if I do find her, I don't want to bring attention to it.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to know that she's alive.
You do not
Like if
see
she's
her in the alley.
okay. I do look up.
There are some crates that lead back up to the rooftops. So she could have gotten back up.
I am going to look at the lieutenant.
Captain.
Captain. I'm gonna go look at the captain and go. I plan on climbing this building. Are you wanting to send somebody up there with me?
We can follow.
Alrighty.
I'm not going to investigate this area anymore.
I will in a second.
Okay.
I want to mainly look up first.
Fair.
So I am going to like climb up. and like take a quick peek around just to see it.
There's like
They
3 ways you can go. Along the outside of the center mass of the city, because you're near one of the pillars, the alley effectively turns into a tunnel a little ways later, going deeper in. But that's all you really have choices to go.
You said it's a wall?
Yeah, you have a large support pillar because the center of the city is. It's not a flat city, it goes up, and some of it is built into the rock, and you're like right at the edge of the section that goes into the rock.
So this alleyway isn't by a house.
It's in between 2 buildings. You're up on top of the 2 buildings. If you follow the alleyway eventually enters into a tunnel that leads deeper into the rock.
Okay.
So you can go into the tunnel
So
and
we-
disappear into the rock. You can get on top of the buildings and go around the rock in different directions, left or right, or you can go back into the main street right next to y'all.
Yeah. I wanted to look on the roof.
Yeah, that's where you are.
Okay. Then I'm gonna go into. Oh, I thought I was in the alley. I'm confused.
You were in the alley and you climbed up onto the roof next to the alley.
Okay. And she's not up here.
No.
Okay. This is where it ends, so I'm still going to continue to investigate to see if I can find anything.
Roll me an investigate.
I'm gonna use a hero point. Where are my hero points? They're there.
Based on what you can see and what you know of Axie, it looks like she got to this point and her wounds were starting to slow her down, especially the amount of blood she was losing. Based on it, looks she took a moment, so she's likely lost her pursuers by this point, as y'all are a good distance away from the Silken Shadow. You think she might have cauterized her wounds, but her magic looks like it's going wild. She doesn't have the control she normally does, which means she is severely injured. That's why the blood trail ends as she burned the wound shut.
While I'm looking over at this, I communicate to Bonnie. We're not gonna find any more blood. She cauterized the wound, but her magic's going haywire.
There's a hiss from Bonnie. She doesn't seem too particularly happy about that. But it does mean she's still intelligent. She hasn't lost her wits.
Yeah. It just means that she's really fucking hurt and we don't know where she is.
So what would you like to do now?
Okay. Nemi's gonna look at Bonnie and go, she's gonna be almost impossible to find at this point.
Until she tries to do something.
Yeah. Should we go talk to the boys then? See
They
what the
might
fuck
have more
happened?
information.
Yeah.
Roll me a quick
I will-
perception check.
Okay. I'm going to use a hero point. Yes, that's perception. Okay.
Let me see. Let me see. I need to make a roll real quick. Dun 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 dun. Alrighty. And Nimi, you see a subtle change in Bonnie's stance. Her hand is closer to the hilt of one of her pistols, and her eyes have slightly narrowed. You know Bonnie well enough to know she thinks she saw something. And with your passive, you briefly sense something move on one of the higher floors above you, but by the time you look, there's nothing there.
I am going to telepathically look at, or not look at, telepathically go, if you think it is Axie, we should probably leave her alone.
There's the slightest shake of her head. It is up on the wall, not like standing on a rooftop or anything. Or where at least you thought you saw the movement was.
Okay. Then I will ask, then again telepathically, should we inform the guards?
Another tiny shake of her head.
She gets, keep an eye on it.
Come on. We should probably get moving. The boys are probably getting restless.
They're probably about to do some, no, they've already done stupid shit. Let's go figure out which one of them is the, yeah, let's just go.
It's about an hour. Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I turn to the captain and go, we're gonna go talk to the boys, they might know more.
Understood. Follow me. It's about an hour later, you are put on a little floating barge and brought beneath the city. And soon enough, y'all are tutted all the way over to a large group of hanging cages, in which you can hear the voice of Torquerel planning an escape. Because no one on the barge needs to see, so there's no light. And he can't see y'all coming, or hear you.
I can see him?
No, you can hear him. You're starting to pass cages, and you can hear him talking. There's some input from Ruben from time to time.
Yeah, because I have dark vision up to 120 feet, and I can see in color.
Yeah, you just haven't reached that point. In a couple seconds, you do.
Yeah. Nimi just goes, I love that. It just goes. Bonnie just gets. They're fucking. I don't know if we can save them. They might just be dead.
She remains quiet. And soon enough, y'all start putting up. Ruben. Actually, Ruben might. Asmir and Xerxes, you only have 60 feet. Do either of you have the Eldritch evocation that gives you stupid dark vision?
I have Devil's Sight.
Devil's Sight, that's what I'm looking for.
I have 120.
Xerxes, you're the first one that picks up on the barge coming closer. With a, would the word be annoyed looking Nimi?
Yes.
Yeah. The hands on the hip, foot tapping kind of look.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Xerxes, you see that coming for you. Torkel's still talking about his plan.
Ruben's just like, look, I know she said that, the force of the cage launching could rip your arms off, but
Wait, so is this before or after Torkel figures out that they were set up?
This is a while after.
Lad, I'm telling you, it's not gonna. That plan ain't gonna work.
Hey, guys, look.
You're underestimating your arm strength. Like,
Oh,
even so,
hold on,
you can get by with just the one arm, right?
hold on, Xerxes, what'd you say?
Nimi's here.
Oh,
Wait, what?
I think I'll see him.
I can't see shit.
Yeah.
But Ruben would be able to see by this point, right?
Not
He
yet.
got close enough.
It's still coming in. It's not moving particularly fast.
Xerxes, what are you talking about? There's no one here but us right now.
Nuh-uh, Nimi's right there. I'm gonna point even though you can't see me pointing.
Ruben can actually see you pointing.
Okay, well, Ruben sees me pointing then.
Ruben's gonna look in the direction he's pointing and squint his eyes as much as he can.
And soon enough, you see a shape looming out of the dark as the barge is returning, and you can see Nimi see you. She does not look
Nimi,
happy.
oh, thank God you're alive.
As do I have a barge token? But y'all talk while I see if I have a barge token.
Okay.
I'm just gonna assume that she is there. I still can't see shite.
A couple
What
seconds later, a
happened?
massive light flicks on, and y'all are all blinded for a second.
Nimi, I
Oh,
know that
gods.
Nimi, I know this is usually our fault, but you gotta believe us. We were set up.
I assume that the captain's still with me.
Oh, there's multiple guards on the boat behind you. Said it was a 20.
The captain of the guards and some of her guards were kind enough to escort us down here so that you could tell me what in the God's name happened.
Well, we were all there. Who you want to hear from?
You know what? Dorje. I want to hear from Dorje.
Oh, Nimi. Well, everything was going fine, and then we saw some fighting pits. And Torquil thought it was going to be a good idea to participate, and it was going fine. And then I joined in, and we tag teamed. Then we were winning, did really well, and we were gonna win some gold, but we did a 2-on-1 versus a lieutenant of the guard, and I don't know what happened exactly. I kind of disarmed her a little bit, and Torko went in for a blow, and well, he nearly decapitated her. I don't know why the rest of the guys are here because they didn't do anything. They were just there.
Guilty by association, I guess.
Resisting arrest in my case.
Are you? Nimi is going to take a deep breath, and then she is going to start cursing everything in the vicinity out in Sylvan.
I feel like you left out some details there, Dorje.
Oh, I'm sure there's some that I am missing now. Pray tell. Ruben, why did you resist arrest?
Ruben just kind of like taps the cage around him and says, "You know how I do in captivity."
Yes, Reuben, you and I were both locked in the same captivity for, what, 2 weeks? I remember well. Still.
I wasn't talking about that captivity. I was talking about the captivity I was born in. Suffice to say, it brought back flashbacks.
You know what, Reuben? I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one. Torquil, what
Hey,
is the one thing that I told you to do?
not gamble.
Not to get into any trouble.
Right. So I didn't expect it to be any trouble. There was drinks to be
You
had.
thought
People were cheering
you
us
were
on.
drinking!
Aye, but I wasn't drunk.
Torquil, you thought it was a good idea to be in a fighting pit while intoxicated.
To be fair, I was cajoled into it, and you told me not to gamble. And
Do you have no willpower? None at all.
do you know how long it's been since I've been around civilized people in a tavern?
So you thought that it would be smart to get drunk in a city that you know for a fact hates you for the sheer fact that you are a man.
In my defense, I felt very welcomed in that tavern. First time in a while, so aye,
And you
it did seem
didn't
like a good
think
idea.
that that was weird.
At the time, I don't think we did.
No, I did not think it was weird at the time. I mean, for God's sakes, the girls were getting massages and pedicures and shit.
It's
I
almost like
thought
they
maybe,
don't hate women. It's almost like this is a fucking matriarchy.
and when I saw some welcoming males and people just having a good time, I went I went a little blind with it. You know how long it's been since I actually had a good time like that? Before I even met you guys, it was the last time I had some fun.
I'm gonna
Damn.
look at Bonnie.
She's shaking her head.
Mimi, where's the girls? Where's Maxine, Sizzlewick, and Duke?
Well, in the tavern that you guys were in has been blown up. There is a crushed goblin in there. Doot and Merlin are nowhere to be found. They don't know where their last location is. They're still combing the inn. And Axie ran off and is currently bleeding out somewhere, and we can't find her. So, pray tell, Torquil, was it worth it?
Wait,
Well,
you said
obviously
crushed
no.
goblin. You don't
Yes.
mean
Smells like Sizzlewick. Hard to tell because they don't have a head.
How the fuck did the tavern blow up? The last time we were there, everything was perfectly fine. We left willingly. There was no fight, aside from
Did you
Reuben's.
really? Axie 16, what did you think she was going to do if you guys got arrested?
Frankly, I wasn't even. I
Also, Nimi's gonna look around. Where the fuck is Toshinori?
You do not see him. There is
Toshinori
another
even with
drow
us?
hanging. No, Toshinori was not with you.
Yeah,
There is
Toshinori
another
wasn't even
drow
with
with y'all.
us.
With him.
Yeah, Nimi goes, there's a drow that I don't recognize in a cage with you. Where the hell is Toshinori?
I have no idea. They didn't come down drinking with us.
Looks to the guard.
I am uncertain of who you're referring to.
The big wolf man we came in with.
There was
Fluffy,
not
you can't miss him.
a big wolf with this group when they were arrested. At least not that I have been reported.
Great, okay, so... And to top it all off, none of you stayed together. Great, great, great!
You're also missing Prater.
Okay,
Didn't Prater not
Where's
come into the
Prater?
city?
No,
no,
he
Prater's
did.
in the thing, but... so
Who-
Nemi's like, okay, now where's Prater?
Prater went with the people to get cleaned. He's with our gear.
Yeah, he's stuck in the vault.
That one makes sense. It's not like he can take his gear off. Well,
Still don't know where Bale
Wait a
is
minute.
either.
Nemi's not gonna say that out loud. Okay.
I mean, you could always ask
Nemi's
the
just gonna...
fucking guard that's standing behind me.
Oh, I'm not gonna ask that.
I was talking to Xerxes.
Where's my friend? Where's Bale?
Which one is Bale?
The little imp.
He is being held in a magical containment so that you may not have access to him until he can be properly disposed of.
Oh. I'm not going to say what I
exactly.
want to say.
What's been going on?
What's been going on? They're doing an investigation. You killed someone, Torquil. What do you think's going on?
In my
I get
defense,
that it was... Torquil, you were drunk. There is no defense. I can't defend you on this.
fine.
It's stupid and you know it. Why were you drinking and in a fighting pit?
Everyone was.
And if I jumped off a bridge, would you follow me?
No, because I'm pretty sure if you jumped off a bridge, you'd survive.
Exactly. So...
I just hit the ground and make a crazy Goliath-shaped hole.
Also, who's the drow?
Oh, that's Nyril.
Nailira,
Oh, sorry, I got the name confused. in
you
my head.
can't use your damn
That's the
tongue as well as your brain.
bite me.
I would, but you're in a damn cage hanging over 2,000 feet of air.
All right, well, you know what? I could probably swim my way over there.
Torquil, I swear. And Nimi, the next of what comes out of Nimi's mouth, you can tell is a bunch of threats, but they are all in Sylvan, and I don't think you know Sylvan.
What? She's actually willing to. She's actually willing to speak to me. It's the first time I've actually been able to bandy insults with someone.
Looks at the drow. What's your last name?
Vethzir.
Oh, that explains why you're in there. Okay.
She raises
Why
an
does that
eyebrow.
explain why she's in there?
Excuse me. Are you the reason I got jumped this morning?
Am I the reason you got jumped this morning? No. The reason you probably got jumped is probably due to your fact that your family tried to kill our friend.
What?
Wait.
And Torquil, you would have known this had you paid attention when Vel told you who fucking jumped her.
I can't.
We were told her last name.
It might have been just. Remember, for a long time, you were with Val without the guy. Most of the guys.
That was
right?
in the middle of the party.
Yeah.
Oh, was it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You
And
know, I
not
got the
only
name
that-
wrong.
Nimi then told you all about it again later. Reuben might have been the only one in the room when it was initially said, but it was explained to Yellow, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, yes, I most definitely have explained it.
You know what? This was last session, right?
No.
No?
It's 2 sessions ago. I think. It was around the time y'all were camping in the cave after the Larissa got attacked. I think it was 2 sessions ago.
I had a conversation with her and they'll let you guys know. Okay.
Oh, so that was your family that almost took her from this world.
I can guarantee my family did no such thing. Not that anybody will damn believe it. She's just going to continue to grumble in her cell.
You know what? I kinda believe it.
Same here.
You're a damn sight more what's the word I'm looking for? Conversational?
That's because she's the runt of the litter. The bitch of the family. You hear from the captain. Oh, fuck you, Velis. You wish. No, I don't. I don't want to catch whatever stupid thing you caught from fucking your brother.
Oh shit! Torquil just goes, bow, 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 shots fired!
There is a smile, and you see the bottom of that woman's cage suddenly drop.
Hey, no!
She manages to catch the edge, as y'all don't see the firing go by. And by the time it closes up, she is safely inside, if a little sweaty. You should remember who's in charge here, Nadira. Keep your mouth shut if you want to keep it. But I suppose it won't matter soon enough. Traitors get executed, you know. Now, please continue your conversation, Miss Nimi.
Nimi takes a moment because the fucking brother comment just, excuse her as she gags. She hasn't eaten anything in a while, so it's not like she has anything to throw up, but she doesn't look good. I did not need that
Nimi, you alright?
I did not need that imagery in my head.
Nimi, are you alright? You look kinda peaky.
What was
Have you
that?
eaten anything? You look kinda peaky, like someone who hasn't eaten for a while.
Peckish.
No, peaky. It's peckish is feeling a little bit hungry. Peaky is like when someone's looking actively like hungry. I'm pretty sure that's how the word.
Either way, continuing on.
Either way. Also, I'm just gonna say this out loud. Cece, Syl's not a lesbian. Anywho, that was easier than to type it out.
Have you eaten?
No, Torquil, I have not. I've got other things to do at the moment.
Did you not eat with my mother?
Your
You hear
mother
from the
does-
captain.
No, I have a very specific diet.
If you tell me what it is, I can inform her and it can be brought to your rooms.
I do not want to impose. Besides, I still have the puddings from Bonnie.
It is not imposing to take care of our guests.
I hate to agree with her, but you gotta take care of your health, lass.
Nimmy just pulls out a pudding from her bag. There's food. I have food. I just haven't had time to eat. Will it make everyone feel better if I just eat this?
I mean, in the situation right now, not really, but it would definitely ease my worries.
Nimmy's just gonna open the pudding and just down it. And there, I've eaten.
Well, it's kind of clear. It's kind of clear what's going to happen to me, at least.
Nimmy's going to look at you, Torquil, and we're in front of a lot of people that we have to keep a lot of things. We need to keep our cool.
Mm-hmm.
But you see, for the briefest of moments, that Nimmy, there's a flash of sadness
Lass,
because she doesn't disagree with you. She doesn't know how to
Lass.
get you out.
I fucked up. All right. This is definitely on my own ass. And Torko looks at the captain. And I will reiterate, this is completely my fault. None of these other fellows had anything to do with it.
Unfortunately for you, you're all her property, and she will be the one punished.
No. Hey,
Torquil.
Torko looks at Nimmy.
Torquil.
Like, and you just see, like, what? Oh?
You causing a fuss is just going to make this worse.
But
You
this
are
ain't...
you are my responsibility.
Out of character, I
was
really want Torko to just up and say, I'm not her property, which means she's not in any way responsible for me.
Is Torquil stupid enough to say it?
No, I don't think he is.
Okay. But Nimmy is just going to go. You killed the daughter. You killed somebody's daughter.
Hey? And I'm willing to face the punishment for that. You shouldn't be punished for some shit I did.
The matriarch has stated that she does not wish to see me dead. That being said, that does not mean that I won't have to pay a fine or some sort of restitution for your stupidity. Apparently, I did not punish you enough, otherwise you would have known better. And Torquil, you hear in your head, you are going to play the fuck along, or I swear to the gods.
For pro listeners, he tried to fight for his independence.
He
He is
really
a very
wants
proud
to.
man.
He really fucking wants to. But
So what are you going to do, Torquil? You going to prove your independence, try to save Nimmy?
in this situation, I think Torquil will know that Nimmy's probably got a better head on her shoulders than he does. So
I mean,
Torquil
she
will
hasn't
just
needed,
play
seems to
along.
be in somewhat of a panic since they lost Axie. Head on her shoulder is
is
probably
true.
the best thing right now.
Torquil just looks at Nimmy, but I guess that may be a fair point.
I'm gonna look to to the captain and go, I know Torquil's fate and all of this. I mean, even he's admitted to the fact that he did what was said, whether it was an accident or not. What are the consequences for everyone else?
All of your property has been proven you cannot properly train an individual, so they will suffer the same fate. And you will be banned from owning more property until you can be proved that you can train them correctly. At least that is most likely what is to happen. If you are executed as well, they'll just be executed with you.
Is it possible to trade ownership to somebody else?
No. Not in this situation. Had nothing happened to cause a trial, yes, but there is already an incident.
Above table, what's she talking about? Is it the thing with Axie?
The murder.
Oh, okay.
If somebody wasn't dead and they weren't all in jail, you could transfer ownership. Since they're involved in a murder, you can't. Not until it's finished.
Yeah, you can't pass. You
And
can't
Ruben?
pass the buck until that gets resolved. It seems.
What you doing over there? I just saw that message.
This was like shortly after the whole like cage bomb like dropping out and the drow woman almost falling into the pit.
Are you still swinging at her
Ruben,
because
like,
she just kind of ignored you?
well, not so much swinging at her, but just getting in the cage, swinging as he calls out to her. Hey, I don't care what kind of messed up political nonsense bullcrap.
Ruben! Have some respect. Ruben, you hear in your head, I am trying to make this as easy as possible. I am not leaving you guys here to die. I have no promises I can save Torquil, but I am trying to get the rest of you out.
Ruben is, he hears that message, but he's giving you this look, and then he like, his eyes are at the, or what's the word I'm looking for? They're doing his usual like agitated like feral lizard eye thing. You can tell like from the look on his face, like he knows that there's the act to go on, but he is just barely keeping his rage contained right now.
Nimi is going to you are clearly a kobold, so Nimi is going to switch to Draconic for a second, so that this looks more like I am trying to get this through to you. Axie is missing. You throwing a fit is not going to help.
Ruben will growl back in Draconic. It's not about helping me. It's about helping the people who can't help themselves.
Which is currently you. In your head, you hear, Ruben, I'm not going to say that I've got this, because I don't know if I've got this. But I'm going to... Ruben, I believe you're smart enough to know that at the point that Nimi tends to go pale and gag, it's at the mention of any of the boys' nether regions. She is just abundantly a lesbian.
Mm-hmm.
That's safe to say, yeah? So
That's pretty
Ruben,
well
you get in the back of you get in your mind, Ruben, if I have to suck dick to get you guys out of here, I'll fucking do it. You guys better fucking hope I don't have to, because I will end up throwing up. But I'm working on it.
Ruben just kind of like does the once again like he's been heavily breathing like feral breathing and whatnot, but he gets it down to a calmer breathing as he falls to his knees on the cage and just kind of lowers his head defeatedly. He says this with a very defeated tone, but in Draconic he says, "If you do, just be sure to bite it off." Making it sound like he's saying something very defeated, very sad and whatnot, but clearly given one last reassuring thing to Nimi under Draconic guise.
Nom, nom, nom.
Yeah. Nim
We're
is
having
just
sausage for
languishing.
breakfast, boys.
Blah.
Continuing on.
Okay.
I know I
Asmir.
asked something. Oh, good.
Asmir.
Yes.
Did you see Axie at all or have any idea where she might have gone?
I have not seen Axie since we separated.
Do Merlin, Tosh.
I haven't seen any of them. There was four of us in the tavern.
Y'all, last you saw any of them was Toshinori, who is in the baths with you, but y'all left before he got out.
Mhm.
He has a
Oh.
lot of fur to deal with.
Mhm.
He does. Okay. Going to look at Torquil. You wanted to say something?
I understand my fate's probably sealed. And he's looking at the captain. So I need to ask this captain, whatever your name is.
That's the matriarch's daughter. Show some respect, Torquil.
I'm dead either way.
Nemi just gives you a look. And just in your head you hear, do not make this worse for me. Show some fucking respect. The more you fight, the harder this is.
Apologies, matriarch's daughter. I still don't know your name. Is there any way the rest of these lads can get out of
No.
this without dying? What'd you say?
They said no. And they do seem to be getting annoyed at having to answer the same question again.
Nemi's gonna go, we're going in circles at this point. Boys,
Hey,
die with dignity.
I refuse.
Nemi.
Xerxes goes, Xerxes, you get fucking pretend to. I'm working on it. The boys all collectively get the message of, hey, I'm still trying to save you. We're working on it. But to put on a face, it's the die with dignity.
Loss, do you remember what I said once about my sword?
Gonna take that as a no.
Above table, give me a second as the player thinks. Because I vaguely remember it.
You wanted us to make
character.
a mountain home.
Or take it there personally, whichever's easier.
Oh, that's right. Return your original sword to.
Well, it's the
the
sword. The
mountain.
sword is in the vault right now.
Well, yes, but it's not the +1. It's your original one, the one you.
No, the
came into
+1 absorbed the original one. Remember?
Oh, that's right. You're right. You're right. Okay.
Same one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
It's the
That's right.
same
Okay.
one. Another group has a broken version of it.
yes. Well,
Uh,
yes.
Yes. Yes. Yes. It is. Nimi is going to nod. I have a pretty good
It's in,
memory.
it's back in the vault right now. So if you
Shall
can,
not.
if you can, I'd appreciate it.
I doubt it will be returned to me. In your head, Nimi goes, "If I can't get you out of here, I will do my damnedest."
Torkel nods at you.
Looks back at the captain. Let's go. Axie's still missing.
There's a nod as the ship turns. Oh god, Nimi got left. And heads out. Anything else from the boys after it leaves?
Yeah.
Torkel will turn. Oh,
I'll turn to Lady Vethzir. I think that's her name.
Technically, she said her name is
Oh.
Nyleria.
Well, yeah, but we know it now. You mentioned something about something was going to be hard now, or something like that, right before they came.
Getting out's always going to be a pain in the ass if we're being watched that much.
You have a plan?
Not one that will work.
you doing all right? After that whole almost dropping thing.
I'm fine.
Well, you shouldn't be.
Yes,
That was scary.
It's nowhere near as scary with the things I usually work with. She's trying to make a point, and that's it.
I figured if she was actually trying to kill you, she would have activated the thing on top of you, eh?
Correct.
Although that does show that those things don't work just in tandem every time. They can be activated either one or the other.
If you have the button, yes.
So, why do you think Valdrissa fingered your family for the ones who tried to kill her?
Couldn't say.
And what would happen to us if we weren't Nimi's property?
You'd be executed.
Well, apparently, we're gonna be regardless.
Most
You seem
likely.
I'm really sorry, lads. Like a
What if
dying
only
place.
What if only Torkel wasn't her property? The rest of us were.
Couldn't tell you. I'm not on the tribunal.
Torkel's gonna sit on the floor of his cage and just sigh. So this is how it fucking ends. How the hell do Drow execute people anyway?
Beheading, usually. Or just
Ah.
throwing them into the pit. Depends on the day.
Well, if I get a choice, I'd rather the beheading.
Repeat that. Beheading.
Well, if I get the choice, I'd rather than be hidden. At least that's quick.
Unfortunately, you won't get a choice.
Well, they technically do give us a choice. Ruben says, kind of like gesturing to the bottom of his cage with his tail.
Fair enough.
I don't
Personally,
suppose they
I
do
think
any
I go
last
out-
requests.
No.
Oh, sorry, Jim.
Personally, I think I go out that way. Go out on my own terms. Don't give them the satisfaction. They may call it a coward's way out, but I say it's taking destiny in my own hands.
Please let Nimi try her best.
Don't worry, I got my faith in her.
Frankly, I'm a little bit 50-50. Maybe she might be able to help you guys, but I actually wielded the blade that ended that woman. So I'm pretty damn sure I'm fucked.
Yeah, there's only one thing we can do now. I'm gonna go back to punching the bars.
Punch!
Well,
Punch!
if I have to
Punch!
spend my
Punch!
last,
Punch!
if I have to hear your fist banging against that fucking cage for my last moments, I'm gonna pull the damn switch myself.
I don't know about y'all, but I'm not sitting here and not trying anything. If I gotta punch these bars until I'm dead, I will.
What? Your hands are soft. I'm probably the only one who could actually possibly do that.
Well, get to it then. What are you doing?
Where would I go? The ceiling's greased, like Nylira said. The bottom of this cavern is filled with acid and spikes. I can't climb walls. Can't fly. Why would I bother if there's literally nowhere I could go?
I'm gonna turn away from Torquil and go back to punching the bars.
Oh, for the love of Dothraki.
I can give you one reason why you would.
Eh?
Because no matter how greased the ceiling is, no matter how much acid spikes there are down below us, no matter how far out the darkness is, no matter what kind of horrors are waiting in it, I can tell you right now, none of it is as bad as the despair and darkness that comes from sitting in that cage waiting to die. Trust me on this one.
You want me to try breaking the cage door? Fine, I'll try breaking the goddamn cage door, and Torko will wind up a kick and smash it against the lock of the door.
You go bouncing around.
Oh, mother! There, you happy? As Torko just like waits for the cage to stop fucking swinging.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Look, I need to
Uh,
spare and shit, Ruben.
From Ruben's position looking at Turquil's cage, was that able to do even the slightest bit of damage?
I mean, wouldn't be able to see it, but it doesn't look like it bent.
Okay.
How much how much did it swing?
A lot. You're swinging madly, getting bounced around.
Torkel just like it's just gripping the bars as this thing swings until it finally stops. There, you happy?
No, we're still in these cages.
Hey. God, that was hot. Oh, and Torkel just kind of like shakes his head to get rid of some of the nausea from swinging wildly like that. Oi, Nylira.
It is about this time some interesting things happen.
Hmm?
The first one. Nimi, I need 2 Constitution saving throws. You do not have advantage.
Oh shit. Ugh.
Oh
Okay,
no,
I'm gonna.
poison food, right?
That's what I thought. Those are both fails. Nimi, you are going to take 87 damage as 2 arrows slam into your back.
I'm
Oh,
down.
that's worse.
The 19 failed.
Mm-hmm.
How much damage?
87. You're not insta-dead, but you're hurt.
I'm not insta dead, but I'm unconscious. You said arrows?
Well, bolts, but you're able to
Shit.
see Bonnie whipping around in time, but not enough to stop the arrows as you go dark. For the boys, however, Reuben,
Mm-hmm.
you hear clinking above you, and then the snapping of metal from right above
snapping
you.
from above me or snapping from below me?
It's right above you.
Ruben will.
And then you
look up.
start to fall
Yeah.
as your cage has just been detached from the bottom of the thing.
Ruben!
And one by one, everybody else's gets cut in quick succession. Reuben's the only one that catches a vision of it. But that, for tonight, is where we're going to have to end. We are going to catch up next time to see what comes next for the boys and Nimi. Y'all have a wonderful night. Peace.
Oh.